Hello everyone, welcome to this presentation, Meet the Principal. My name is Elodie Valentine and I'm the Principal at International School Seychelles. The purpose of this presentation is to give you more information about the school, to ensure that the partnership between home and school is as successful as possible. During this presentation, I will talk you through our values, our SLT, our staff, our students, our parents, and our priorities for this academic year. First of all, let's go through our vision and values as a school. Our school motto is very important to us. You are born not for yourself, but for the world. We want all our children at school to do well, to develop a love of learning, and to contribute to the local and global community. We have 6 values that are very important to our school community. Those values are determination, passion, respect and tolerance, community, integrity, and optimism. Our vision, motto and values underpin the activities of the school. Now, I would like to introduce you to our senior leadership team. The school is led by myself as principal. I have a team that helps me to lead the school and give it a strategic direction. And this team includes a head of primary with Miss Caroline King, a head of secondary with Mr. David Booth, an inclusion manager with Mr. Andrew Middleton, a finance and operations manager with Mr. Lahiro Tiarachi, and an HR manager with Miss Tracy Arisol. We are all very experienced leaders in our field, and we are all committed to providing the best educational to the pupils at ISS. Now, I would like to give you some information about our staffing structures. The non-teaching functions of the school are overseen by the principal, assisted by the principal's PA, working on admissions, marketing, and communications. The HR manager oversees our HR and staff welfare provision, assisted by the HR officer. Our finance manager oversees finance, procurement, and all operations in the school. The primary school is led by the head of primary, assisted by the deputy head of primary. The year leaders oversee their respective years, assisted by class teachers and a team of teaching assistants. We have leaders of learning that ensure that the academic provision is right for the pupils. We also have a head of PE assigned to primary, specialist teachers for subjects like PE, French, music, swimming, and cover teachers. We also have a librarian and an environmental leader. The secondary school is led by the head of secondary, assisted by the deputy head of secondary. The deputy head of secondary is also our head of sixth form, who oversees the work of the year leaders, who look after their respective year groups. Those year leaders are assisted by form tutors, who will look after one class each. We have heads of subject and heads of department to lead the academic side of the school and ensure that the academic provision is right for our pupils. The line manage the subject teachers who deliver the curriculum to the pupils. In secondary, we also have a cover teacher and a lab technician. Our exams provision is led by an exams officer, assisted by an exams assistant. Secondary also include an environmental leader and the Duke of Edinburgh coordinator. The inclusion provision is led by an inclusion manager, who also acts as secondary inclusion coordinator. The inclusion manager line manages a primary inclusion coordinator, the primary counsellor, who is also the child protection officer, the secondary counsellor, who is also the child protection officer, the head nurse, and our attendance officer. Both the primary and the secondary team have got a range of teachers and teaching assistants helping them deliver the right inclusion provision for our students. This fourth section focuses on our students. Our school takes pupils from the age of 3. Our classes go from reception 1 to year 13. And our current school roll is 1,090 pupils. The academic provision at ISS is based on the British National Curriculum. This curriculum leads students to taking IGCSE and A-level examinations in secondary. I will now go through key points of our pastoral provision at ISS. We have school rules in place to ensure the best quality of education for our pupils. It is essential that we all encourage our pupils to follow the school rules. The staff have got high expectations of students in terms of attendance, punctuality, behaviour, work ethics, respecting the school site, and caring for each other. The school also has a code of conduct with 3 sections: respect for self, respect for others, and respect for the environment. It is essential for our parents and students to be familiar with this code of conduct, as we all want to be rewarding our pupils for doing well at school and not using our sanction system. In terms of student voice, we encourage our students to take on positions of responsibility and talk to us when they have ideas on how to improve the school or any concerns. We have a pastoral framework with a class teacher in primary and a form tutor in secondary, who are the first point of contact for pupils and parents. Big part of the ISS education is about extracurricular provision. This provision is led by activities coordinator in primary and in secondary. This provision includes a number of opportunities for our students, including clubs, educational visits, workshops, and eco-schools. This section focuses on us as a school working in partnership with parents to ensure the best outcomes for all of our pupils. Communication is key to our partnership with parents working well. At ISS, we use a variety of tools to make sure this communication is effective. We have a school handbook, which was circulated to you last week, including our procedures and our staff lists to help you be familiar with everything that's happening in school and all the faces that you might come across. On Fridays, we also send our school newsletter to all our parents and pupils. At the start of every term, we send out a curriculum newsletter for each year group. At the end of the academic year, we have our annual yearbook that is sent to parents and students. We use ISAMS, our management information system, to record key information about our pupils and send out emails to parents. We also use a text message service called D6 to send reminders to our parents. We hold parent meetings so that parents can meet with the teachers and discuss the progress of their child. We also have parent events such as Big Read in primary, curriculum mornings and competitions to which parents are invited. We have increased our social media presence in the last couple of years with active Facebook and Instagram pages. And as I've already mentioned before, the class teacher in primary and the form tutor in secondary are your first point of contact as parents. Our website is also a key source of information for you as parents. It includes key information such as staff list, key dates, admissions procedures, and it also includes our most up-to-date policies. Joining our PTA is a great way to get involved in school life. The PTA organizes a variety of events, including the Christmas market and class photos. Funds raised by the PTA are then used to fund some projects in school to benefit the students. If you'd like to join the PTA, please contact them via their Facebook page. In this last section, I want to talk to you about our school priorities for the new academic year. In terms of school management, our priorities are to add to our current set of policies, to have a more comprehensive set of policies for the school, to review the external examinations provision, and to write some school aims. As far as the curriculum is concerned, our priorities are to develop further curriculum pathways for inclusion, to enhance our early years provision, to implement the recommendations from the secondary audit that took place last year, to enhance our sixth form provision, to decide on outside accreditation with an association for international schools, and to develop a range of educational extracurricular activities. In terms of staffing and personnel, our priorities are to review our current staff training needs and implement a more personalized approach, to enhance opportunities for staff welfare and retention, and to review CPD opportunities for middle and senior leaders. For safeguarding and child protection, our priorities are to strengthen our health and safety practices, to implement the full use of ISAMS for all areas of school life, to review ISS practices for healthy schools, and to focus on behavior culture across the school. As far as buildings and facilities are concerned, our priorities for this year again are lobby the government to get land for school expansion and implement plans for school expansion. And finally, for finance and procurement, our priorities are to create further streams of income and to review our school budget against smaller class sizes. This is the end of this presentation. I hope it has provided you with additional information about the school, how it works, its values, and where it is going. You will be receiving additional information over the coming weeks from form tutors, year leaders, and heads of sections. As principal, it is a privilege for me to lead ISS, and I cannot wait for everything we're going to achieve together in this new academic year. Thank you for your time and attention.